Promise you, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget.
Here's Sharp. He's got 5. They need this. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Williams is out there with Deni Avdija. And it's Kamare in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. And Minnesota has possession. Portland making their last shot. Adebayo against Avdija. Adebayo with the screen on Sharp. Edwards passes to Adebayo. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. On up the court. And it's slammed in by Williams.
The Time Lord rising up.
Minnesota in the lead. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Back to Henderson. He nails it, and we're tied up. Henderson's got 14 points for the game.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
Henderson kicks to Avdija. Back to Henderson. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. And stolen by Sharp. Henderson right side. Over in the corner, Avdija. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Edwards inside. Defended by Sharp. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking and the game continues on.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Spurs. They're playing really well, moving up now to the top spot in our rankings.
And when I look at the Timberwolves, they've done exactly what they set out to do. Start strong, position yourself early, and then make everyone believe you're a championship contender.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 27. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front? Right? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Kamara. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Henderson, no good. Now, here's McDaniels. T right on him. Gobert dishes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Williams with the block.
Oh, electric shot blocking from the Time Lord.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Avdia up top. Pass to Williams. Williams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Out to Edwards. Adebayo with a screen on Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Robert Williams. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
And Edwards drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here's Henderson. 16 points for him. And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Gobert the screen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Portland leading. Avdia the pass to Henderson. Here's Kamara. Back to Henderson. Pass to Williams. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Adebayo with the ball. Inside, McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Bam, one of the better passers at his position, especially in pick and roll.
Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And he gets the bucket.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Now Sharp. He's got 5. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Williams passes to Sharp. And that one, good. Sharp's got 7.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. That puts them in the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Williams finds Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Gobert with a screen on Henderson. And here's Adebayo outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. So for the Trailblazers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Avdia. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Launches a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 8th rebound here tonight. DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Sharp. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Now Simon. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Delano Banton comes in for Sharp. And the floater. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in it.
Taking 2 shots.
And Simons drops them both. DiVincenzo with it. 32 points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Trailblazers trail by 4. To the inside. Simons, the pass to Ayton. Here's Grant. Minnesota with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like there's been an old-school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Adebayo the screen. Edwards passes to Adebayo. Back to McDaniel. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Manton the pass to Grant. They set the pick. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Edwards drives in. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ayton sets the pick for Simons. Fires the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Adebayo with a screen for Edwards. Stolen away. Adebayo with the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Grant outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Out to Edwards. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
A shot fake by Edwards, a move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
Free throw good, Edwards. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Murray. And Edwards drops them both. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. 11-point game. Grant outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And Grant drops them both. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Thybulle. Grant on the wing. And the dunk by Grant.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 32. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 19 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Simon. Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Now here's Edwards. 21 points in the game. A 3-ball. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donte DiVincenzo. He's been the guy. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money. So
helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Adebayo is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Minnesota shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Here's Banton. Outside, Simon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First free throw is good.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Murray's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Simons drops them both.
Well, Anthony Simons is out here to score, but boy, does he find all kinds of ways to torch a defense.
Here's McDaniels, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on 8.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Second free throw, no good.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson. Well, he is a straight line driver. Jeremy Grant right to the rim.
Here's Edwards. No good with the layup. Trailblazers trail by 3. Simons, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Simons. Gobert with a screen on Simons. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Grant. Simons with a screen on McDaniels. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Here's Simons. It's good. This game is all even. Simons has got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Manton, the pass to Simons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got 43 points.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Simons. DiVincenzo finds Reed. McDaniels gets a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. McDaniels passes to Gobert. A nice shot by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
On the wing, Murray. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Murray's got the game tied up here for Portland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's DiVincenzo. Makes it off the glass. DiVincenzo's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Outside, Simon. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Edwards at full speed.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
DiVincenzo against Simon. Can't hit from in close. Timberwolves leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Simons kicks to Grant. Ayton against Gobert. Simons from outside. Hands it from downtown. Simons has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Trailblazers. Edwards finds Reed. And the layup's good off the glass.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Trailblazers trail by 5. And here is Simons. Simons with the screen for Grant. Fires at the elbow. Here's Ayton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Portland, DeAndre Ayton. 1 foul.
Free throw drops for Ayton.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Sharp, the pass to Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. McDaniels, a screen on Williams. Reed kicks to Edwards. Rocket 6. Three-pointer. Cook it, Edwards. Slotting home the 3.
What a huge boost.
He's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Edwards against Sharp. It's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
DiVincenzo against Simon. Stolen by Avdia. Stolen by Reed. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And the wide open shot from Reed. Offline with his 3. Trailblazers trail by 3. Stolen by Reed. Here's Edwards. And it's Portland with the rebound. Avdia's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Portland no good that time either. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Reed. It's good from long range. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Back to Simons. Into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Simons has got 48.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now DiVincenzo from the arc. Good. Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Near the three-point line is DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota.
And DiVincenzo growing in his confidence as he works on his jumper in the offseason. It's showing up here.
Henderson's checked in for Anfernee Simon. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. They've committed way too many fouls. They've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
14 foul.
Portland with the ball. From deep.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Creed gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they know. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Edwards, that's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
DiVincenzo with it. Now Henderson defending. Has to Gobert. Puts up a deep three. And it's Portland with the rebound. 3-on-3. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
DiVincenzo kicks to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Creed with a screen for Edwards. Avdia with the rebound. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 7.
Oh, boy, did they need that one. Williams stepping up to the plate and delivering.
DiVincenzo with it. Fires the three. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
And all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Look at Henderson ignoring the stakes and just going to work.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Robert Williams. Second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
To the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game. Over in the corner, Avdia. For 3, Henderson. Gobert pulls it in, and he commits the intentional foul.
Robert Williams. Third personal foul. Fourth team.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Basket good. And so Minnesota takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I can understand that because I had a hard time trusting you.
Swap chili for EBT. In Vegas, my chief Taylor Swift, stay red T, 2 pop. We be 2 Westwood, nose be 2. Moving won't leave like tennis, that squat. The best advice come from villains. What it do, lil? Big back, tube sock, fell in love with my mirror, everything your crew not. With the wood wop, give why?
Same troop, I just had to reheat it. Ain't know my name, I ain't had to repeat it. I'm with the ride with the blah blah. All that like Kel ain't get it. Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that? Yeah, I'm with all that. I'm with all that. All that. All that. Whole lot. I'm with all that. Whole lot. Whole lot. I'm with all that.
Yeah, strap. Yeah. We don't do content. Run it up times 10. I'm 4 pockets filled. That bitch got bad lip feeling. Scuffs all on my brand new rings. I'm trying to make them feel vintage. I would run ugly city. Get a real trench. Yeah, but he ain't. I won't split my with him. He's down there still a stack. He was trying to make a meal with him. When I call you twin, your eyes, my eyes, I promise I go spin with you. Her bestie, they hope. I'm throwing. You know I can't be. I hit the club with special dough, you ain't even know it open. I went flat broke so many times, couldn't tell cause I ain't sure. I'm such a rock star, man, it's rips and all my clothes. It's tatted, I'm responsible for your He good at in there thug and think they'll tell. I'm sitting first class with my bag, they saying I smell funny. Killing the game is all I'm. My young shaking some. 10K that's play money. I buy your base some. I spread so many blue hunt, look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong, you break it by, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward, my swag was stolen. He wanted to I put up stuff 20,000 skinny pants, I call that a Harriet Tubman. My be made my no cat machine. I'm pop my like baby cause this outfit 3600. I fall in the club like so many be scared to touch me. Give me some get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some get lucky. Give me some. I want your friend, your buddy. Girl, I know your. No, I feel like a movie scene. Who I am, I'm thinking I'm Justin Timberlake. I tell like about all his bags going pin. I'm making these charts for the city. I'm really the hardest. I'm auntie baby. on the Grammy. These I broke, they crashing. I'm getting too hot, man, family. This ain't called big lotto, about rip it out the plastic. Give me some, get lucky. 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 Yeah, give me some, get lucky. Give me some, get lucky. Yeah, I'm shaking something.
Number one. Biggest foes on earth, though. You know what I'm saying? Fire life. Foe life, though. You know what I'm saying? Don't get this confused, man. Don't get none of the humblest confused, man.
Stand on all 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be discreet, so fame road kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. Yeah. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion, you just in a way. Ain't never too far from this, I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't have got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these, she give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get the bit. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want if she ain't get. I'm 800 and on chrome jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know me, bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this. Baby. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
It's been a year since you've been back home. We miss you. Where are you? Are you still there?
Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Doubling back on you, I had to refocus. If I were you, to be honest, I wouldn't approach us. Out in the world, ready. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Come to the hood, I give you a tour. They were content with life, but I wanted more. Thinking of ways of getting my foot in the door. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Are you still there?
All of the homies we had turning to ghosts. We didn't know any better or know how to cope. Had to try out for the team, then wait on results. That was St. Andrews, I hated the coach. Entering raffles, I was just doing the most. Paying to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
Hi, folks. The NBA regular season rolls on. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Bam Adebayo is out there with Naz Reid. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Adebayo is screen on Levine. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound by Sacramento. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Kings getting their last shot to go. Outside Fultz. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Now here's Levine, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. DeRozan against McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. DiVincenzo against Fultz. Adebayo, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, look at the concentration. Through contact, Edwards gets the shot off. Just a tremendous fight.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And it's tied up with that one.
WWE Hall of Famer, he's in heaven now, the soul man, Rocky Johnson.
I've been outside, thugging in the tricks by myself. I've been down around, trying to go and get it by myself together.
Well, you watched it on Saturday morning. Now you can still buy a ticket.
If we can get it, go get it.
Now it's a total different story. Because right now, around the world, you're watching it on Netflix. And by the way, let me just take a moment to say that tonight, here in Los Angeles, in the Intuit Dome, live on Netflix, we're making history. This, tonight, is the largest arena gate in the history of the WWE. Before we get the show on the road, a couple of people I want to acknowledge. At first, when you think about great partners, you gotta have the right partner who not only loves WWE, right now, it's
All right, we got the meta glasses on the face here. We're going to go hit this new jump line at Spirit Mountain. It has been like 3 years since I have done this stuff, so we'll see how it goes, but it's going to be sick. I miss this shit. Oh. I miss this shit. Oh.
one more thing. Tell Mama Rose the Rock said hello. Lastly, I want to acknowledge one other man, and that's my cousin Roman Reigns.
Now I want to go fishing.
I'm solid and stand on with us. See, I really been popping my shit on a whole nother level. You playing, you see to the one side.
The original Tribal Chief. And in our culture, our Samoan culture, can I get a little Tonight, Tribal Combat Rules, Solo versus Roman, The Rock is going to be watching. The world is going to be watching. The Rock, proudly, is a High Chief of Samoa, High Chief Siuli. That is a title I carry with pride, with respect, Mana Warrior spirit. I'm going to be watching this match closely. Los Angeles, I love you. The world watching right now. Netflix, I love you. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get some back. Electrifying man in all of entertainment. He just said the whole damn world. I teach Sauli. Get blew the roof off this place. Hell yeah, Bedouin. The Rock acknowledging the undisputed WWE champion from Friday Night SmackDown. Tony in attendance here tonight. This is the battle for tribal chief. Around the neck of Solo Sikoa is the Umappala. However, it was never bestowed on him by his family. It was once held by Roman Reigns. But after Reigns...
I got it on and no helping hand, serving and spitting.
Make sure you out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi.